Damn, man, what is Dollar Tree anymore? It's crazy. I would get the. I don't like this though. I don't like that one. But they make all these different toothpastes and they all serve different things. Why doesn't it all do the same? Charcoal, optic white. Why is there so much different optic whites? Okay.
$80.90. Do you like a bag?
No, no bag, no bag. Thank you.
You're welcome. Would you like a receipt?
Nah.
Okay, I'm good. Oh,
It's late night, so I think my crush not working here right now. I came here one day, and there was this girl in here, bro. What a fat ass, like, shit was crazy fat. And I was like, yo, should I do it? Should I run down? Like, that was the time when I was on. I was like, yo, should I do it? But I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna do that shit. Cause I was like, I just mentally wasn't in that place. Financially, not in that place. And just, when I say financially, like, I was in a place where I was like, yo, you need to worry about your bag. That was my energy. Worry about your bag. I mean, even right now, I'm still in that place. Like, just worry about your bag. Certain things I'm just trying to achieve, and it's just too much distractions, and I easily get distracted. I'm not about to get distracted, so it's not worth it. Like, cause you're gonna be busy doing this, doing that. Your money going here, money going there. Nah, I don't need that. No, sure. I'm trying to be consistent in the gym. Right now, I did an hour and 20, 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I put in a lot of listening, but I'm just being consistent. Like, I didn't even, bro, I've been bullshitting. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been bullshitting. I wasn't even gonna go to the gym today. I was supposed to went to the gym. Today is Thursday. I was supposed to went to the gym. Well, I don't go Sundays no more because Sundays is just, like, doesn't make sense. I went Friday, Saturday, right? And then I take Sunday, Monday off, and I'm supposed to go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Actually, I'm lying. No, I take Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off, and I go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I haven't gone Wednesday, and I wasn't gonna go Thursday either. So, yeah, I was slacking. I was like, nah, I need to go. Cause, like, right now it's winter. It's early. It's 7. And me, I'm not a night person. So it's like when I see light, like when I see like darkness, I don't want to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to get into like the rituals of that, which is why, yo, don't tell me they closed up the road, bro. Like, look at this shit. I swear, like, let me turn this music off. You ever realize, like, when you trying to do something, like, I don't know, maybe this is just me, right? Let me turn the lights for this. You ever realize when you trying to do something, like, productive and actually fucking good? Alright, they didn't close the road, they let me go. Cause it's like, yo, like they about to start doing this shit. They about to start doing the road. And it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, it's just like, like. So, like, you ever was about to, like, you like, let me be productive. Let me do this. Let me do this. You know, you trying to be like a whatever. And then it's like when you doing shit you're supposed to do, like, obstacles coming away. And it's like, bro. Then it should just make you not want to do the good shit. Like, it's like, oh, come on, bro. Like, it's like, why are you putting obstacles? Like, but I will say this. The one thing I learned is that, like, you could just really, like, the gym is a good thing to do, but you don't gotta go to the gym. If you eating, like, really healthy, you're exercising at home, and you're walking, you're active, like, that's really technically whatever. But the thing is, like, I highly recommend the gym in the winter, as far as, like, walking. I mean, unless you work outside and, I don't know, you running around in the cold, God bless you, but yeah, like, I don't know. But this day is over. I'm getting a phone call. I gotta go. I'll continue this vlog tomorrow, the next day.
No big deal. Okay, but when it comes time, then you deal with it. Then you better deal with it. Well, you better deal with it. I'm not gonna fight the battle. Well, this one I may have to, depending on what you said.
Put my crown on. So this is my first video of 2026. That's so crazy. My first video of 2026. And it's one of the first videos where I can say that one of the first videos where I can say, like, I did a whole, like, month review. Like, I never worked, like, on a video for, like, a month. And technically, like, because I haven't really recorded my day-to-day. I actually want to do B-roll. So it actually might be a little bit longer than a month now, because I do kind of want to add B-rolls and kind of, like, make the videos a bit more aesthetically pretty. But yeah, it's November here, and it's January here in New Jersey. Snow is out, as you can see. Snowed weirdly. I didn't even think it was gonna snow. Like, I thought it cleared up, and then boom, woke up, snowed. But as you can see by the title, let's get directly in it. I just wanna break down some things with you guys, because I haven't been really clear, and this is why, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a little B-roll and stuff like that as you're watching it right now. But here we have here, right? This is, and you can only tell based off how thin it is. This is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. Now, my car is a mess. I'm gonna clean it. I got so much stuff that I grabbed in the house. This right here is the Google Pixel 9 Fold, and then this is the Z Fold 7. So as you can see, just the thinness, the profile. However, they managed to keep the screens really, really good. All right, they upgraded the screen, so the screen is actually, you can say a pretty normal size smartphone screen. Right? This is what really influenced me in the first time, because I've always had Android phones, right? But there was always like a secondary phone. They were never primary. All right. I got one more phone to compare it to. Sorry, just bear with me. This is the Z Fold 6, and as you can see, we got a chungus here. All right. I love this case. This case is from Spigen. I love anything with the binder on it. I have a binder one for this one too, but I kind of just wanted to show the aesthetic because it's black. But Spigen is definitely great for that, right? But as you can see, the thickness, right? The screen comparison, right? I just want you guys to see that, right? So a big upgrade towards size, length, width. And like I said, I get some B-roll. Alright guys. So my day-to-day that I normally use. Yeah, I just gotta work. Like I'm everywhere right now. But my day-to-day that I always normally use, I'm an iPhone guy, right? So having an iPhone is fairly like, it was my first transition into like a smartphone. I started, and here I am revealing my age. My first phone ever was actually a Nextel, and then I went from a Nextel to like one of them little cheap T-Mobile prepaid flip phones, and then after that I went to a Sidekick. I had a Sidekick. So I had a Sidekick LX. It was in a brown color, and I love that phone. I don't still have that phone, but I have the Android Sidekick, which I wish they made another one to it. But yeah. After that Sidekick, I transitioned to an iPhone 3G, and I had iPhone ever since, right? Obviously with iPhone, I got bored with it, right? I got bored with the iPhone, and that's when I started using Android as a secondary phone. However, what I have never done, I've never took my SIM card from this phone and put it, like my main phone, my day-to-day phone. I've never primarily put this phone, and these are the Naruto wallpaper. I never took this phone and put it on this. Like, I've never done that. So it was like a huge transition. And I think today I just want to kind of give a full transparency of like that experience and what it was like. I'm in my car because I got off work, and it's January 1st, and I posted Ben. I've been supposed to show you guys, like, Ben started filming this. I was supposed to start since yesterday, because it was yesterday marked 31. So I started the Sims Exchange December 1st, and then I was trying to show you guys the date, which I have here. I was trying to show you the date, on my phone so you guys can see the date of the 31st and let you guys know. And I got so much going on. I got family in town, and I just got so much going on. I'm like, man, listen, people in my family having children and all this crap. I'm like, I'm never gonna get this done. So I'm like, while I'm here, I got the camera, because there was a thing about finding my camera. As you see, I'm kind of scattered with all this stuff. So I'm like, let me just start it. So like I said, it'll be a little voiceover over some B-rolls and stuff like that. However, and it'll transition in and out. But you're in the U.S. You're in the United States, right? As you know, if you don't know, iPhone stopped with SIM cards during the iPhone 14, right? So if you have 13 or less or lower, this will help you in many ways, because it will just help you in many ways because you can just pop out the SIM card from the 13 or lower and put it right in here. However, like I said, this is a 17. I came from a 16 plus. Prior to that, I had a 15 Pro Max, and then I had a 14 Pro Max, and etc. I upgrade every year, which I'm actually gonna be stopped. I'm gonna stop unless they make an iPhone Fold, which this is what I always wanted of an iPhone version. So, however, yeah, just dealing with the phone. So in order for me to do the change, I had to transition. So I had to go to my carrier, which is AT&T. I went to my carrier, and it was really helpful. I just told them, hey, for work reasons, you don't gotta say it, but it was work reasons, right? I'm making a video. But I said, for work reasons, I need to transfer my SIM card from this phone to this, but this is whatever, so I'm getting a physical SIM. Because there we go, and that's what I want to touch on, because there's a reason why I have all these phones with me, not only just for comparison. So there's been a thing that iPhone doesn't play nice with Android, right? If you're not aware, or if you are aware, now Pixel 10 phones, and supposedly working on lower models, older models, you can now share. You can now AirDrop, right? Right now it's exclusively only with Pixels, and it became this whole movement of like, having Android play nice with iPhone, and iPhone play nice with whatever, and Apple's the one that's being, difficult. However, that's not true. So I have numerous Pixels. But I'm gonna just start with the Pixel 9. With the Pixel 9, right? And I'm praying this is not dead, if I can physically show you. But if not, it's fine. Yeah, it's dead. So I can just show you. I'll show you through B-roll. But on the Pixel 9, when you do carrier, you go to carrier in your settings. On the Pixel 9 and higher, it has a setting where you can transfer eSIM from iPhone. Pretty cool. This phone is updated to Android 16. It's on the latest software update that dropped in December. So, okay, pretty cool. This phone has those features. I have a Pixel Fold, which is an older version. It came out prior to this one. And I go to the same setting just out of curiosity, and it doesn't have that feature. It doesn't have a feature where you can transfer eSIM from an iPhone to a Pixel. But that's weird, because this is a Pixel 9. They both receive the same updates, right? They're still receiving the same updates, but something that's like, it's not like it's a feature. That's a productivity. And as a productivity, you would think, hey, you know, maybe I can't afford the Pixel 9, and the Pixel Fold is now much cheaper, so I don't have to pay $1,800. Well, which now the Pixel 10 is out, but you know, you get what I'm saying. I'm paying much cheaper for a Pixel Fold. It still gets the Android 16 updates. I seen on the Pixel 10 that you can transfer something that's so like niche, my eSIM from my iPhone to my Pixel. You get it and the feature isn't there. That's very awkward. So that's just something I really want to throw out there towards Google, because I find that very strange, that, you know, you will put something that's like honestly productivity. That's something that someone, if I'm purchasing a phone, like that's something that I need. That's a feature that I need. I need to transfer. Not now you're causing me to go to AT&T store to do a transfer. Now, you would think, oh, well, this is a newer phone. This phone dropped in 2025. So that should have that feature. And that's exactly what I thought, right? Open the phone, we slide down, and we go to settings. And here you'll see in connections, you'll see SIM manager. Okay. Add eSIM. Right? If you can't see, those are your three options. And in those three options here, you got transfer SIM from another phone, scan a QR code, and search for eSIM. So alright, obviously, I need to transfer from another phone. You'll click that, right? You'll go onto this page, and then it prompts you that, oh, well, yeah, we can transfer from another phone. Tap to transfer from eSIM. But on the very first page, it says, make sure your other phone has a secure screen lock and on the latest software version. Please provide services to your eSIM, right? Hold on, this might have had updated, because it doesn't say anything about prior when I looked before. It said it doesn't work on iPhone, but it doesn't say that now. So that's actually a good thing. For the sake of the video, right? Then I'll be live. Let's see if it works. So we go to cellular. I'm going to add SIM card, and yeah, transfer from Android. I'm scanning. No, it doesn't work. Oh, wait. Hey guys. So they updated it. And that's beautiful. That's why we're doing these things live, right? So they actually updated it to where now it does it. So it's connecting. And I'll skip forward because this thing is taking long, so I'll definitely skip forward. I mean, it's just connecting. I'm pretty sure it works. And my phone is connected. My phone is connected on Wi-Fi, as you can see. I don't know. It takes a while, I guess. But I mean, that's good to see it as an option. So I'm happy to see that. But also, I want to just also, being that I'm on that topic, I want to talk about something that Apple has been doing, and the thing that Apple has been doing is currently right now of this video, iPhones are on this, which is 20.62, right? However, beta users, as you may know, there's now 26.3, and with 26.3, that comes with compatibility to transfer data easily to Androids. So iPhone is actually now starting to play nice. It took iOS 26 to finally do that, but they're actually finally playing nice. So I actually want to do a review on that, and I want to test that out. I want to see how things work when doing that, because it's been a pain. I've always been for years trying to find an efficient way to transfer over messages and like my WhatsApp stuff and stuff like that, and it's just really not easy to do it. It's like a lot of steps, so I've been looking forward to doing that. So that was just one thing that was a pain, transferring everything. In 2026, things finally are getting easier to do it, but I guess that's what's making life a little bit easier now, to transition from either Android to iPhone or iPhone to Android. So they're actually finally playing nice with that, so that's a good thing. Man, this video's already 19 minutes in. I guess I'll do a part 2 to this of just the day-to-day, but overall, like, my first impressions when I did start the phone, it was honestly, like, I had the phone, like, I always used Android, but for it to be a primary, it was definitely an adjustment. I think what made it really difficult, and more difficult than anything, was knowing that I became a green bubble, and in my job I'm in a lot of group chats, and then, you know, I forced those chats to turn green. And I'm kind of a FaceTime junkie. I don't really use like video, I don't use, like, you know, regular calls, so I kind of lost that feature. There's an app called Open Bubble on Android where you can use iMessage from your Android, and although it works, it's not quite the same. The FaceTime really sucks on it. It works, but it's just not, it's not functional. It's just not aesthetically pleasing. It's not a bad app if you really need iMessage. Like I said, it's a choice, it's an option, but personally, I would just rather not use it, honestly. I think also the Messages app. So I use the Samsung messaging, which I think is very beautiful, but it just doesn't have a lot of features on it, like as far as like reacting. But you know, you can add wallpaper. It has like kind of other cool stuff to it. And then Google Messages, which is like probably the top tier one right now. It's very simple. It's kind of iOS-y, but it's not as customizable. But I noticed that it was just certain things, like you can name the group chats. It's kind of a little bit more organized than the what's the name. So, but overall, it took me about probably 15 days to really adjust, and after I kind of adjusted. However, not gonna lie, I use my phone a lot less, because I don't know, because there's just no iMessage and I can't really FaceTime, and I'm always resorting to like using WhatsApp. I just kind of use like my iPad for FaceTime. and I just find myself using my phone less. And it's not to say it's a bad phone, but yeah, I just use it for work stuff, or just like if I go on TikTok, or oh, definitely movies. Been watching Stranger Things on this thing. Amazing. Been watching Stranger Things to get that full landscape, like, view, or like when I'm at work and I'm in the office, like I would just put it in tabletop mode and have it set up like that, and then I gotta get just a whole viewing angle. So definitely like solid for that. I just use it to really just consume media. I don't really like use it for anything else. No problems with it. Very efficient. It works well. It's just not a phone that I don't know. It's just not a phone that made me use it everything, and I think that's a good thing. It could be bad, but I end up using like my laptop and my iPad more, for just like works and stuff like that. I don't know if my mind is just like a lot of times, like, because I am also in the market of looking for a new job, but I'd rather just did it on a computer than do it on my phone. Which, as for if I had my iPhone, I would rather have done it on my iPhone than a computer. So I'm not quite sure what it is, but overall, if you want something new, if you want something different, I mean, this thing is really cool. A lot of customization. As you can see, I have Luffy here, and overall the cameras are great. Very thin profile phone. Like, you're gonna get attention with it. Like, I sat down, like, this thing is so thin, and I have a case on it, so a lot of people are just not looking at it. They don't really pay attention to what you have or what you're using. And then, like, I was looking at something, and I was just like that. And people are like, whoa, where's that? What phone is that? Like, what the hell? Like, like, you just get attention with it. It's very light. It's nothing like the Pixel, which is very heavy. Got very much of a brick. But overall, I like the phone. Do I miss my iPhone? I do. I do. I would say simply because of the cameras. I think the cameras overall, like, these are great cameras, but like I said, I have the S25 as well, the Flip. But it's just something about the camera on the iPhone, and this might be prejudice just because, like, I'm just an iPhone user. Like I said, I love certain pictures that and Samsung can push out. Even Pixels push out some amazing photos, but a lot of times, like, just the coloring and the rendering from the iPhone is just number one to me. So but like I said, this thing definitely puts out great pictures. I love it. But it's just something else, like, about that iPhone. Even like FaceTime with the iPhone 17 Pro Max, they upgraded the camera to 24 megapixels, so it's very clear. But yeah, it's very possible. I'm just gonna end the video. I'm not gonna do a part 2. It is very possible to upgrade your phone and go to an Android because of just productivity and just like kind of the new things that they bring to the table. Now, however, Apple was supposed to be making a fold this year. Let's see how that happens. I'll definitely review that as well and see. But it's definitely possible for you in 2026 to switch over to an Android and actually enjoy it. It's just all about how open-minded you have to be, because you use something for years, you just get used to it. Apple is very well at updating their phones. You can have the same phone for 6 years and still receive all the updates. As far as Android, they claim now that they're doing it, but here's a gripe with the phone real quick. This is running Android 16. It has a December security update. However, to this day, the Play Store it's running a July update on this phone, which is weird. This is a new phone. It's running July. Not sure why. This is a Pixel phone. With Pixel phones, they get a lot of updates fast first. This is running the December update, and the Google Play Store security patch, it's on November. So July, you're missing July, August. That's July. You got August, September, October, November. Like, not sure what that's about. But that's just typical things with Android. So I don't know. I've used Android for a while, but never a day to day, not more than I ever did before. But you know, it is what it is. What can we do, right? But I'm signing out. I am going to be pumping out more videos this year. I'll try to be as consistent as I can. I even have old videos that I'm pushing out. Stay tuned. Definitely gonna be pushing more tech. Not quite sure about travels as of right now. I do got some big plans for traveling coming up though that I will share. But other than that, that's all I got for right now. Thanks for tuning into my video. See you to the next one.